Hello everyone, I hope you're well. Welcome to week one of learning to drive the class 465 on Southeastern High Speed without a HUD. Yep, we're going HUDless. We did the 375 between Rochester and Faversham in the last series. This series I've changed the train up and we are aiming for Dartford all the way to Faversham. So let's get started anyway, and then I'll talk you through. I don't know why I stood up. It's because I want to switch these bits on. And in the 375, you have to stand up and they're over on the right. But here they're conveniently located for driver convenience. There we go. Yes. Oh no. Right, we'll get the doors open. So once we get going, I'll talk you through sort of my plan for the series. Where's me? You're there. Why can't I see you? Can't see where my. Where's the dot gone? Where has the dot gone? That is the question. It's just. It's gone. That's really not useful. Right, well there we go. We're good. We're already a little bit late. Actually, what you may notice is slightly to the left, well, to the left of the speedo. Oh no, that's not me. That's that's a 465 next to me. Right, we're off. And to the left of the speedo, and we have a clock, which I can actually see. So that's going to make things a lot easier. Can actually read that. Right, let's we'll open the window and let's make sure the region brake is on, because that's lovely sound with that. And right, 2.5 miles to Greenhithe for Blue Water is our first stop. It's all about the 465s clearly. We've got a lot of them about this morning. And right, so, and I now said that I'm driving without, this is learning to drive without the HUD, and you'll notice that the HUD is still on, and that's on purpose. The plan for today is to do 2 services just down to Gravesend, because I'm not so familiar with this section of track. I'm going to do one with the HUD on, and then the next one will be without the HUD. It's just to get an idea of the speed limits and where the stops are, just so I've got a little bit of an idea what to expect. And that's the only reason I've done it. It's not cheating. It's because we're still learning. It's if you're going to drive without the HUD, you need to be familiar with the route. You need to have a bit of an idea what to expect, and so that's why I'm doing this first run with the HUD on. Once we've from sort of week 2 onwards, we will do full length runs, and from Dartford all the way down to Faversham, and as one I won't be doing these shorter ones. This is just to get familiar with this this section of track. And there are only 3 services per day in the timetable, and in either direction, that go between Dartford and Faversham. So we are going to have to repeat them. In the direction that we're going down to Faversham, the ones that you've got and ferry from, you've sort of got 2 kind of express runs, and then you've got I call them express because they don't stop at Rainham or Sittingbourne, and then you've got one that does stop at Rainham and Sittingbourne. There's a bit of variation. I'll add to the challenge, which I'm sort of very much looking forward to be honest. It'll be good to have a bit of a challenge. So we'll see how we get on, and sort of take things from there. Really, that's the plan. So I'm quite good, and I'm actually quite excited about this, to be honest. Really looking forward to this series. I'm looking forward to doing really getting. It's a sort of service that you can really get your teeth stuck into, going from Dartford to Faversham. Here we go. A little bit more brake. Oh, stop. There we go. Marvellous. So I'll take note of the timetable on the next run. So we'll do the service that comes after this, and there's a couple that go between Dartford and Gravesend, and this is one that has the same stops as the runs between Dartford and Faversham, hence we're doing these. So this is the 2 uniform 12 service, and the next one will be 2 uniform 16, which both have the same stopping pattern, so it should help a bit. While we've got 30 seconds, we'll enjoy a bit of the outside of the 465, and they're all going to be 8-car formations, so there'll be a bit of consistency there. I've got dynamic weather turned off. You don't want to be adding any more challenges onto this one, and the date is just going to be set to the standard of the game, which should be whatever date I happen to be recording these, which will be alright, because for the time of year we are, it should be nice and sunny and clear and light anyway. So we're all good. So we've got 3.8 miles to platform 0 at Gravesend. We had a speed limit of 20, then it went to 50, and then it went to 70. And it seems to be staying at 70 at the moment, so that's not actually too bad. It's not too many changes at the moment, and I imagine that the only change is going to be, possibly now, as we get into Gravesend, I think it will probably drop to 60 and then 30, which is all right. So nice and simple, actually. Kind of makes me think, did I need to do this with the HUD? Well, I didn't know that would be the speed limits until we started. What is useful at this point is to be looking out for any bridges and any landmarks, and even stations that you're not actually stopping at, just to see if it's going to be worth making a note and using it as any form of sort of brake marker. Now, we're actually not going to drop to 60, we're going to drop straight down to 30, which is literally as we're coming to Gravesend. So what I want to look at is a brake marker for Gravesend. That's And that's going to be the key. I can't remember what... no, for Greenhithe, it was the... oddly, it was the station before Greenhithe that I was sort of looking at. So that's... I mean, that's something that I should notice, I would have thought. Going slightly quick for the yellow signals, but it's fine. It's likely some sort of approach control system for Gravesend. Yes, I know. Well, I'll start slowing down. Right, okay, so we've got that warning sign as we're coming over that bridge. Okay, that's fine. That perhaps gives a warning that slowing down might be advisable. Oh no, that tells me the next signal is red. Okay. Actually, we probably won't get this on the runs down to Faversham because we won't be going over to platform 0. So my sort of expectation there really is that we won't get that. But we'll find out next week if we're going to get that or not. So we've got this bridge here, which is probably a good marker to say I probably want to be under 30 at this point. Right then, that signal should change. It's simply just because it wants me to be going nice and slow. Or maybe it's to do with that 465 coming towards us. Could be that. I could have been wrong on the whole approach control thing. Right, well, we'll stop here then. We are actually quite early, so that might have something to do with it. There we go. Yeah, that's speeding up now. And if you could go to green, that would be fab. Well, I think there we go. Right, off we go. So I'm just going to have a 20 limit as we pop across the tracks to get to platform 0. Right, there we go. That's the 30 limit there, which is worth noting just after a signal. So all good things to pick up and be aware of. Right, here we go, coming into platform 0 at Gravesend. After that one went pretty smoothly. The question is, how smooth can we make it without the HUD? I'm kind of tempted because the speed limit doesn't really change that much. It's quite simple. It's sort of 20, 50, 70, 30 is essentially what you've got. I'd almost be tempted to say, you know what, just go for the full run, go for it. But we'll stick with the plan. And next week, week 2, will be the full run from Dartford to Faversham. And what we'll probably do is just keep making our way through the 3 services that we've got. Yeah, we should be right between Gravesend and Rochester. That's again, I don't think the speed limit changes are too bad there. Right, if everybody would like to get off. Got passengers getting on, probably hoping this train's going to turn around and go back to London, which I imagine it possibly will do. Let's have a look at the Have a look at the board. Yep. Oh, you've only got a 12-minute wait. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Right. So that's that done. I mean, that was pretty straightforward. Gold medal. I'd be disappointed if it wasn't a gold, to be honest. And you can see my speed's pretty much spot on there. A little close at one point. Or 2 points, actually. I don't know if I might have dropped any points there or not. But not a bad one at all. So, let's get back to the timetable. We'll pick up the next service, which is 2 uniform 16. That's going to be essentially the same that we've just done, just a little bit later on. Where are you? 2 uniform 16. Oh no, too early. That's one we just done. Where are you? There you are. 2 uniform 16. Right then. So we'll get going, and I will switch the HUD off once I've got the train set up, and we'll give this a go. And we'll see what happens. Right. Oh no, leave that one alone. 1, 2, 3. Don't know why the tail lights are on, but there we go. Get my region brake on. There we go. Right, I believe. Oh, we'll open the window as well. That's everything done. And so, what we're going to do is take a look at the schedule, which is that should be easy enough to remember. Leave at 8:54:30. We're due at Green Hive at 9. 30 seconds, and then 9:09 we're due at Gravesend. So I am going to take a photo of it just because I know what my brain is like. I'll go, I'm not quite sure. So there we go. So we've got the photo of that, and off goes the HUD. There we go. So 8:54:30 is when we leave. So we're just looking at the clock down there. Right, that should give it enough time for passenger to get on and off. Alright, first window forwards. And off we go. Right, train is moving, that's always a good sign. Right, that's taken the power off. Okay. Again, this is something that I do have a bit of a... It was a challenge in the 375, and it's going to be a challenge in this as well, to work out where the power handle is. That's going to be the thing. So, this is changing us to a 50. We just have to wait for the back of the train to pass it. So that's another thing that I struggled a little bit with the 375, is trying to judge when it was past it. We'll probably past it by now. I'm just giving it that little bit longer, and that should be long enough. So off we go. So we can go up to 50, and then we've got a 70 coming up. Green signal, marvellous. I think I've still got a bit of power on. Yeah. So the 70, I think, is just around the corner. I think, he says. Oh, I can't remember where it is. I'll keep a lookout for it. And then we've got a station, which I'm going to use as a brake marker for Greenhithe. Another green signal, marvellous. That's me 70. Bit weird that it says 45 on top just to confuse matters, but no, we'll be good for 70. And I'm using this white building on the left as a bit of a guide, because then I know the back of the train will be past it. Took note of that last time. So off to 70 we go. Green signal, marvellous. Now, here's the thing. I can't remember if this is the station to use as my brake marker or not. Cannot remember. Green signal. I don't think it is. Or it might be. Let's get some brakes on. And let's just see what's around the corner. Green signal, marvellous. What have we got? Well, we've got a station. And, yep, okay, so that is the, right, that is the brake marker. That is the correct station to use as a brake marker. It's slightly early, but in the absence of anything else, I'm using that. So this is Greenhithe for Blue Water. Yeah. And we're coming in about just under a minute early. That's not bad. Not bad at all. And I think it's about 9 o'clock that we sort of want to be leaving. Nice gentle stop. Beautiful. There we go. Let's take a look. And good job I took a photo, isn't it? So 30 seconds past 9 is when we want to leave. So we've got just under a minute. So we'll sort of park up here. I'll grab a quick screenshot because I can. Nice sunny day. Keep an eye on my time in there. I've got 25 seconds. This is nice. Having a clock I can actually read the time on. That's what you want. Actually, there's nothing to stop me having closed the doors early if I wanted to, but we'll give the passengers a little bit of extra time because, you know, I'm nice like that. Right, that will do. Get those doors shut. There we go. Into forwards, and it's go, go, go. So we can go straight up to 70. And then if this is anything like the last run, we'll be slowed down as we approach Gravesend anyway. So we won't need to worry about the 30 limit because we'll be under the 30 anyway. But just in case we do need to worry about it, and I've got a bit of an idea. Oh, yes, I know. We're fine. She wanted me about signals, so pay close attention to my signals. Right, that's a green, which is grand. So when we do the full run down to Faversham, I'm not expecting to get this because we won't be going over to platform 0. So trains coming towards us, green signal, won't have an impact on us at all. So we can afford to be a little bit under the speed limit, will be, because we're going to be stopped at a signal anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We can just enjoy a nice cruise, give the passengers a slightly nicer journey. Green signal, because why not? Makes a change. Just enjoy a look down the other track there. Seem to be doing reasonably well. We're just cruising along at 60 at the minute. It's marvellous. Oh, that red signal scared me. Another green signal for me, so that's good. It was like 9:09 we were due at Gravesend. But it feels like we're being given ages to get there. Another green signal, okay. Now I know the 30 is not too far away. We'll have a nice warning of there being a 30 limit coming up. As long as I see the sign. Right, double yellow. So we'll ease off a bit. There we go. Yeah, just systems making sure that I'm acknowledging stuff. There's my warning of there being a 30 coming up. We're only sort of just over 30 anyway, so we're good. And we'll probably, and that's gonna be a yellow, but it'll be a single yellow, which it is, meaning the next signal around the corner is red. So this is why I did the run and with the HUD on, just to give me an idea where things are. So we should see the red signal very shortly. I'm just looking out for it. Where are you? Still got a good few minutes till we're due in at Gravesend anyway. There you are. There's the red signal. So yep, thank you. So we're all good for this. If you want to you don't want to stop too far away because A, you want to be able to see for when it changes, and it might need to be able to pick up that you are there at the signal. Right, anyway, here should do. Fantastic. Right. There's the 465 coming towards us there. That'll probably be what was causing the red signal, I think. There you go, just a Just a little bit of fun with the horn there. They never toot back though. Very rude. I'm gonna put my reverser in. Yeah, I think I put the reverser into neutral. Let's wait for this to change in your own time. Go. Oh. Oh, that. No. Right, there we go. Let's try that again. It turns out I might have not put it into neutral. I thought I did. So there's no point going over 20 because we're limited to 20 as we switch tracks, and then we've got a 15. But we're all right for time. We got a full 90 seconds yet. I think the 15 starts once we switch into platform 0. Oh, we've dropped under 15 anyway, so we're good. And we'll just crawl into the platform, and that should be a pretty good run. I shouldn't have broken any speed limits. And then we're good. We should be good indeed. And when we do the bit between Gravesend and Strood, that's nice and easy because we'll have the 30, which we'll already be aware of from having done this run. Then it'll go to 50 and then 70. And then it'll, as we get in the tunnel, well, as we come out the tunnel at Strood, that's when it drops to 15. And then leaving Strood, it'll go up to 20 and then 30 as we go around into Rochester. So that knowledge is already well and truly in my head there, so we're golden. Alright, here we go. Right, I actually put the reverser into neutral this time. I think I might have forgotten to turn off dynamic weather this run, which is fine because it's not gotten round to throwing the rain at me yet. And since this is the end, it doesn't really matter what it does. It can snow for all I care. It's not going to make a difference to me. So we'll just sit here and wait for that, and let's see how we did. 3,000. That's one less point than I got last time. So, and that will just be to do with one of my stops. And you can see I kept the speed nicely below the red line all the way through. Lovely jubbly. That's that one done. Well, that's the end of week 2. No, that's the end of week 1. Lucky fishy for a second, didn't it? Right, end of week 1. And so, week 2 next time will be the full run from Dartford all the way down to Faversham. It's going to be the express sort of one, so we're going to have the Greenhithe and Gravesend stops, then Strood, Rochester, Chatham, Gillingham, and then Faversham, missing out on Rainham and Sittingbourne. And so keep a lookout for that one. Subscribe, that'll help you not miss it. Have fun, and until next time, take care everyone. Thanks for watching.